Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back. More old school Runescape. I've just been collecting some ores here because in between the two VODs, I've gone ahead and leveled up my my smithing. Oh yeah, this is the series that I had to move my avatar for because the chat is like usually, MMO I would cover up chat, but like this is the series where like the NPC dialogue is in the chat. I have to do that. But yeah, so I've just been leveling up, smithing and stuff. Um, so, adventure paths are a thing. And the reason I mentioned this is that you'll notice that I have some gear that I didn't have last time, such as my black longsword, and the steel chain body and the steel metal medium helm. And the reason that I have those kind of all of a sudden is not that I have been, smithing and leveling and like was able to craft the stuff, but because of adventure paths. I'm just waiting for her to finish freaking smelting so that I can actually open the thing. There we go. But I hate iron. Like, look at this. I got freaking, what? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I got 15 iron out of 27 ore. I freaking hate doing iron. It's so dumb. So yeah, adventure paths. You'll see, getting started with mining, reach level 5 in the mining skill. Whoop, okay, I guess that made me stop. It gives you a steel pickaxe, I think, iron. An iron pickaxe and 20 tin and 20 copper. And on top of that, there's the combat path. Getting started with attack gives you a steel sword. Getting a grip on it gives you the black sword that I have now. Weaponsmith, which is level 20 in the attack skill, will give me the mithril longsword. This gave me leather boots, leather gloves, some fish. I haven't actually picked up this reward yet, I just realized. I hit level 10 in strength. But then here, level 10 in defense, this gave me the steel chain. This gave me some arrows and a hood, so yada yada. There's a lot of this stuff, basically. Reach level 5 will give me like a staff of air. This will give me a staff of earth. That's a staff of fire. And if I were to like upgrade the members, I could get like runes, other runes and stuff. But I'm not worried about, getting all that right now. But yeah, you can see like it'll give me practically a full set of mithril if I were on a member server. So, and an extra 1,000 gold right here plus, you know, an extra 1,000 there, so 2,000 essentially. So, so yeah, that gave me a few rewards that were beneficial to me. So, so yeah, here's the steel longsword. You know, here's some iron that I've been working on. Got runes and stuff like that. You know, just all kinds of random stuff in here, really. That said, one thing that I realized while I was trying to level up my smithing is, freaking Falador, Asgarnia, as you can also call it. There's actually no smithing place around here at all. And I forgot because there's a big mine down here. It has copper, tin, clay, iron, gold. Okay? You take that, you come up here. You smelt it right where I was smelting at. And then you come up here to do the smithing. Except that I can't actually use Doric's Anvil without doing Doric's quest. So, I'm gonna need to do that. That's also partially why I've just kind of been storing the iron at the moment. Because of the fact that I have to go, you know, do that. Here's Edgeville. This used to just be an abandoned village, but now it is Edgeville. And then, like, here's the Grand Exchange, so that's cool. There's a mini game there. There's some transportation, stuff like that. Over here is Varrock with the Varrock Castle. All that's good stuff and things. But yeah, there's plenty of like content, you know, out there to do like in the world. Sailing, for example, is a thing. Apparently, the water here, like the different like water types, are related to sailing. I don't know in what way, but that is apparently the case, from what I understand. In order to do sailing, however, you have to come down here to Port Sarim and unlock the Pandemonium quest, which is a members only quest, and therefore not one that I can currently do. So, you know, I can't do it right now. I have, though, discovered that there are some neat things in the world that were not here last time I played. And one of these I discovered due to a video telling me, you know, saying like, hey, if you go to this place, you can see this really cool thing. So I actually just did that earlier. And if you go into the party room and come down the staircase there, you will get into the museum. Now, I've looked around here, and if you're not a member, you can't actually look at any of the displays. So I don't actually know what any of this is. But my understanding from the video is It is every major update of old school RuneScape. Ever since, you know, it became OSRS. And that's kind of awesome. I don't know what any of this means. Because again, I can't look at any of the displays. Some of these also don't have displays to even like click on. But I do know that this guy is a boss. That's all that I know about this display, is that this guy is a boss. So that's literally it. Same with this guy. This guy is another boss. Talk to Dunce. I can talk to Dunce, maybe. Hello. Star yet? Yes, yes you are. Star. Okay. Sure. But yeah, so like I said, I don't know what any of this actually is. I don't know what any of this actually means. There's like a Hydra looking thing over here. There's like this spider, like eldritch demon thing over here. Like I said, I don't know what any of this is. I just know that it exists. So there is a staircase over here that goes further into the museum, but I mean, I don't know any of what that is to begin with, so like it doesn't really, you know, like going deeper in wouldn't really help me. I'm sure those all have to do with major updates, major quests. Probably a lot of it is stuff that can only be done by members. I'm not a member because I just started, and so I'm going to do the majority of what can be done first. There's a statue of Sarah Dillman, which according to like all of the videos I've watched, like that's how you say it, is Sarah Dillman. I always thought it was Saradaman, but that's what everybody says, is Sarah Dillman. So I'm going to assume that they are right. And I'm just going to leave it at that. So apparently in modern RuneScape, RuneScape 3 as it's called, Gussix is like dead. So like I didn't know this, but that is apparently the case. So Dork's Whetstone. You should probably ask before using that. I don't actually know what that is. Well, here's Doric. Hello, traveler. What brings you to my humble smithy? I want to use your anvils. My anvils get enough work for my own use. I make pickaxes. It takes a lot of hard work. If you could get me some more materials, then I could let you use them. Start Doric's quest? Yes, I'll get you the materials. Clay is what I use more than anything to make casts. Could you get me 6 clay, 4 copper ore, and 2 iron ore, please? I could pay a little and let you use my anvils. Take this pickaxe with you just in case you need it. Certainly. I'll be right there. I'll be right back. And he just gave me a bronze pickaxe. Cool. I totally needed that. In fairness, I could have needed that, so... I didn't, but I could have. I'm wondering if... I know that the barbarian village has some ore. I think this is maybe coal and tin. So I don't know that going that way will help. I don't actually remember though. Oh, there's like a dungeon down here too, apparently. A stronghold of security. Alright. Whoops, I'm going backwards. I got confused due to how little had loaded. So, I did get some levels. I am level 10 in all of the attack stats. Something I did discover, however, is that the longsword weapons actually have the controlled like ability, which shares experience between attack, strength, and defense. So I have lunge, which is a controlled stab, and so there is the ability, as long as I continue to use long swords, there is the ability to keep my experience relatively even. And you can actually see I've got 1,287 attack, 1,287 strength, and 1,283 in defense. So, like, I've got them really close together. It's great. I don't actually know where the... Oh! There's Dunce. Teacher wants you. Come to school. Alright, what was the idea again? Check my quests. Dork's quest. 6 clay, 4 copper, 2 iron. Well, let's come over here and get 2 iron from this one rock before these couple of guys start fighting over the iron, because this freaking guy is mining both rocks at the same time, and this guy is just like, dude, what the frick? Like, just freaking mine your own stupid rock. I hate people like that. Well, this is the clay. So, I will wait a moment. Maybe he will finish that fairly quickly. I need 4 copper, so I'll do that first. But yeah, there are also a couple of other quests that I want to hit up that are considered to be beginner quests. One of them I discovered while I was making my way through... What the frick? Huh? Oh. There was another dude there. Ah, there's still another dude there. Again, everybody wants clay apparently. Maybe they're doing Dork. Maybe some of them are doing Dork's quest. I don't know. Can search the wheelbarrow and find nothing of interest. Obviously. I don't know where else to find clay. So I'm kind of stuck waiting for these guys to freaking like chill on mining like 1,000 clay. There are 3 people here. Rod Seltzer, Nasa Pabarico, and Lang Dangle. And Jake Craigett has just joined the group. These are gold rocks, these are iron rocks, that one's a tin rock. Wiki, look up clay rocks. There are some in the desert. I do like the fact that you can, you know, look up stuff in the wiki that way. That is pretty cool. There's not a lot of clay deposits. Like, straight up, there's not a lot. I think, yeah, this is the Remington. This is the Remington mine. There is the Southwest Varrock mine. There's the Dwarven mine, the Crafting Guild mine, and Chemdazal mine. And that's it. At least in terms of free player places that you can mine. Ayana, Riaz, and a bunch of other, like that. More and more people are coming to mine clay. So I guess we're just gonna have to try maybe the South Varrock mine. Where is that? Over here? Okay. Alright, well, I guess we'll just try going over there for the clay, because ain't no way we're getting any clay here. Ain't no way we're getting any clay here. That is for dang sure. I don't know that we're going to get any clay anywhere else either. But there's not much I can do other than try other locations. We'll just have to pass by Draenor Manor here. To get up there. It is really struggling with navigating. Oh, you know what? The only way to get up there is to go all the way around. So I guess we'll do that. We'll just start making our way to the north. Because there is this gigantic river. Can I cross up here? Yes, okay. It is still pathing me this way, so. I will say, I did play during the old school RuneScape days, but I honestly don't know that I've been to Draenor Manor since the freaking classic RuneScape days. Like, good lord. Yep, tin and coal up here in the barbarian village. Now, these guys are level 10, which means that I am fairly close in level to being able to like fight these guys if I really wanted to. Somebody just left some bones, so I guess I'll take those. There's a lot of barbarians in here. I'm told that these barbarians are part of like the original like humans or something to that effect. Ooh, some bronze arrows and some bones. Somebody do be leaving them they bones behind. There's a level 5 goblin. This one's closer. Slightly. Woo! Look at that. Experience to all 3. Plus, you know, HP, of course. So, that's nice. Bonk. Bonk. Take some bones. Bury the bones. Gertrude. Oh, is this where Gertrude, Philip, Kimba, Canel? So there is a Romeo and Juliet quest. And I think Juliet is somewhere around here. I've already like interacted with Romeo. Like when you come to Varrock the first time, like he walks up to you and annoys you until you talk to him. And so I have been over here, and so I ended up kind of being forced into interacting with him, essentially. Also, I don't know if old school RuneScape is built off of the RuneScape 2 engine, or if it's built off of the RuneScape HD engine. Because they are separate things. Those are completely like separate systems. So also there is a place around here, and I'm thinking it might be here or here. But I'm recalling that there was a place where you could talk to somebody and they would let you exchange the plate leggings for the plate skirt and vice versa. Oh, Shield of Arav. I'm thinking it was one of these couple of places. Might have been Horvik here. Let me find out. Hello, do you need any help? Do you want to trade? He's got mithril plate body, steel plate body, black plate body. But this is not the place. If it is the place, then I don't have the ability yet. But I do remember a place existing like that. Around here. But I don't know where. Or if it even still exists. Because it was like a really old, like, feature. There's a leather body. There's nothing in the crates. There's Aubrey. Is there something up here? Is there maybe a quest that I need to do to unlock an NPC? Alright, Anvil's here. I do not know. Again, I have a vague recollection of it, but that doesn't mean that I know for sure. So and it is entirely possible that, you know, they've changed things. I think as a player. Choose your target, hit it, go to step 2. Wow. I can trade on this. There's nothing more you can learn from hitting a dummy. Oh, I see that. Okay. Got it. Huh. State agent up here. There's the lumber yard. There's like a like crack in the ground right here, which is interesting. Fair trader. The frick is that noise? Is it this guy? The town crier? I do not know. Salia and Iffy. I'll buy fine clothes. What have you got? The number of fine pieces of clothing on sale, or if I can offer you an exclusive total clothing makeover. Just want to buy some clothes. Oh hey, a red cape. Pink skirt, black skirt, blue skirt. Interesting. Priest gown. Well, there's a thing that I need a red cape for. I don't have enough coin because I don't have any coin on me. And I guess you can't just take it out of the bank, can you? Because of course not. Eris has a quest over there. Smithing tutor. I think this guy is just here to tell you stuff. Can I smith? Yeah. So he doesn't help me at all. I don't know how much the cape is. So I'm just going to grab like 50 coin. And hope that was enough. Plate skirt. Let me look at the thing here. Purchases the plate skirt. It can be made with smithing, less popular and consequently more affordable than plate legs, despite having identical stats. Right. Wasn't there a thing where you could exchange plate legs for the plate skirt? Maybe not anymore? I have no clue.
I missed it.
2 coins. The red cape was 2 coin. Apparently. Alright. Oh, there's Romeo over there. I saw him right as we were walking away. Go ahead and deposit these, because I don't need them right now. Okay. So, I guess we'll go to the freaking mine down here. I have a recollection of there being an NPC that you could like trade, you know, the plate skirt with. But I don't know who they are or where they are, or if you need to do something to unlock them. So it's whatever. Unicorns! Over here is where we can mine. And hopefully the clay is not being completely mined right now. Assuming that this is the place where you can mine clay. I'm not seeing any clay here. Is this not the place? Southwest. Huh? This would be southeast, yes. Oh, over here. At a Champions Guild. Okay. Giant rats. I won't lie. I know it's old school RuneScape and all, but like, could they maybe remove the freaking stamina system? You say this guy's gonna freaking like kill me, isn't he? Because he used magic. Even though he's only level 7, freaking, he's got magic, and so he's like destroying me. Clay! A whopping 1 clay rock. Now I do realize that this guy over here has some. But, like, look at this. It doesn't even take any time to regenerate, so... One, two, three, four, five. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't fighting with the people in freaking Falador. But Falador is important to my world because Falador is where I got the name Phalor. Gertrude's Cat and Rat Catchers, which are both members only quests. There's nothing I can do over there. There's a rod fishing spot here. Oh, I can't open the options while I'm in combat. I just realized that I had the music all the way up at 80%. I was going to turn it back down to 60%. Like I had previously. Or was it 70? I don't remember. I think it might have been 70. Yeah. But yeah, I was going to just turn that down because it's probably been loud. So, whoops. There's a spinning wheel over there. There's also a pottery oven over there. But I guess we get to just kind of take in the scenery as we go past here. This is the Dwarven Mine, I believe. Which I don't know how to get to because apparently this is too steep. I have to go all the way over here to get up here. But there is a monastery over here. And the Black Knight's Fortress, which is a quest that we'll have to pick up at some point. Going to the Black Knight Fortress, I mean. Narf? Is a guy I can attack. I can attack Jeff, Cuffs, and Narf. Like, who are these guys and why am I killing them? And Rusty. I mean, they're straight up named NPCs. So, like, there's somebody. I just don't know who they are. Never seen them before. Below Ice Mountain quest, though. That is Ice Mountain over there, so that does make sense. Whoops. I had to go upwards, because I'm going to see Doric. Have you gotten my materials yet, traveler? I have everything you need. Many thanks. Pass them here, please. I'll spare you some coins for your trouble. Please, use my anvil anytime you want. Hand the items over to Doric. Yay! Quest point, 1,300 mining XP, 180 coins, and the ability to use Doric's anvil. Hello, traveler. How's your metalworking coming along? Not too bad, Doric. Good. The love of metal is a thing close to my heart. You should select an item and then use it on the anvil. You don't have anything suitable to use with the whetstone. I don't know what the whetstone does. But this gate here is the members gate. You can get just close enough to see some of the stuff on the other side, which is the farming patch over here, or tree patch, I guess, whatever this is. But you can't go through it because become a member. Unlock a map over 3 times bigger. Yep. That do be it. Goblin Diplomacy is up here in the Goblin Village. Also, a little bit more stuff has loaded. Ooh, Ultra of Gothics right there. Cool. Got some level 5 goblins. Some red goblins and some green goblins. Good, good. I do think I remember this quest now. There was something about the whole red versus green goblin thing. Stupid Reddy. Grubfoot wear red armor. Grubfoot wear green armor. Why they not make up their minds? Shut up, Grubfoot. They're an old bent nose. All goblins should wear red armor. Not red. Red armor make you look fat. Everything make you look fat. Shut up, fatty. Shut up. Even this human think you look fat, don't you, human? Nah, you don't look fat. Shut up, human. Wart face fat and human stupid. Shut up, bent nose. Why are you arguing about the color of your armor? We decide to celebrate Goblin New Century by changing color of our armor. Brown get boring after a bit. We want change. Problem is, we can't agree on new color. We think maybe we use old Goblin tribe colors. The bent nose from rubbish Thorbson tribe, and me from much better Gargerson tribe. Thorbson tribe color is red, way better than silly green of Gargerson tribe. Shut up. What is the Goblin New Century? Goblin Century mark year of pain on plain of mud. Goblin Big High War God give Goblin commandments. Big High War God? Big High War God is God for goblins. He take us and make us strong. Not stupid like humans. Me bet Big High War God would pick red armor. Shut up. Big High War God would hate you. You want me to pick an armor color for you? Yeah. Yes, as long as you pick green. No, you have to pick red. What about a different color? That would mean me wrong. But at least Wartface not right. Well, Bentno's never been right in his life. Still, maybe new color good, but we'll have to see for armor before decide. Human, you bring us armor a new color. Goblin diplomacy quests. I can do that. What color we try? Orange armor might be good. Yes, bring us orange armor. How am I meant to get orange armor? Well, first you get goblin armor, and then you dye it orange. Even humans should be able to work that out. Where do I get goblin armor? There's some spare armor around village somewhere. You can take that. It in crate somewhere. Can't remember which crates now. Where do I get dye? You go north here into wilderness. There you find many ways to dye. No, D-Y-E, not D-I-E. Stupid bent nose, you know not how to spell. Shut up, Wartface. Do you know where I can get dye? You may not know where dye come from. Well, where did you get your red and green dye from? Some goblin or other, he steal it. Say he steal it from old witch in Draenor village. Maybe you can get more dye from her? Whoops. Okay, I'll be back soon. Let's see. Oh, neat. The wiki has the different like versions of these NPCs, because apparently they've had a couple of graphical updates, so okay. So we need to get 3 sets of goblin armor. There is a cave entrance over there. Hey, some goblin mail was found in the crate. Oh, and now it won't let me take any more from that. That's alright. Like, maybe it's on like a respawn timer, or maybe it is detecting that I have one. All that matters is I need to get some goblin mail. Preferably 3 sets. And one of the ways that you can do that is not by killing these guys. Because that is red goblin mail. Alright, I mean, I should have suspected, but you know, sometimes freaking ludonarrative dissonance isn't a thing. It is this time, but you know. Or is that ludonarrative harmony, I think, actually. Dissonance would be if I killed that red goblin and he had dropped brown goblin mail. Or whatever, you know, the standard goblin mail. So that means I need to go get some standard goblin mail. This is below Ice Mountain. What are you doing all the way out here? Nothing you need to worry about. You do not meet the requirements to start below Ice Mountain. Ah, alright then. Well, fine. I don't know what the requirements are, but fine. I won't do that quest then. I cannot kill the squirrels. Probably for the best. See, I really just like can't. I really just don't feel like I get like a good camera angle at any point, and so I'm constantly changing it because I just don't feel like I have a good angle no matter what. But yeah, there's some rod fishing spots. I don't have the ability to use a fishing rod yet, though. So, because that requires higher level fishing than I have, which I think is really level 1. Whoop. Hey, all 3 of my combat sets just all went up at once. Because, you know, they're the same experience. So, when I get enough experience in one, I get enough experience in all of them. Pretty much. Ooh, more bronze arrows. But I need some goblin mail. Need 2 woad leaves, 3 red berries, and 2 onions. Apparently. Ooh, goblin mail. Cool. I feel like I just saw onions recently, too. I think it was in one of the farms. That's a dungeon over there. Any goblin mail? None. I'm gonna need some coins, so I'll take them. Well, I've already got enough coins, it looks like. Sorry, I'm just kind of trying to double check some of the stuff here. Red berries. Near the southeast Varrock mine. Okay. I was gonna say, I was thinking I had just seen something about red berries. There are a total of 19 onions required to complete every quest. And I think only 3 of those quests are available to me due to me not being a member. Come on. I need one more freaking goblin mail. I knew I should have kept some of those goblin mails. I knew I was thinking I remembered needing them for something. And I was right. I'm just trying to see if I can find where some onions are. Apparently some of them are purchasable. So I might just go over into Varrock and see if the food store has them. And then I'll look into whether or not I need to, like, find the onions and the red berries. And the one thing I do need is a set of woad leaves. And I have to go to Falador for that, actually. Freaking goblin mail. These goblins are not dropping goblin mail. It's super annoying. Imp. Because we are still on the imp catcher quest. I found 2 of the beads so far. Ooh. I mean, I already had one, but like a mine talisman. I could try to sell it up here at the Grand Exchange. Where is that? Anyway, just straight north. It's literally this structure up here. Like this thing up here. Is that James Bond? I think it might actually be. Because his name's James and he's very clearly like in like a suit. Hey, who are you? I'm James. It's my job to tell you all there is to know about old school bonds. I see. Yeah, this is something where you can buy, like, membership without having to actually buy membership, basically. So. And this is like an auction house type thing. How do I use the Grand Exchange? Colleague and I can let you set up trade offers. You offer to sell items or buy items. You want to sell something, you give us the item and tell us how much money you want for them. We'll look for someone who wants to buy those items at your price. We'll perform the trade. Then collect the cash here or at any bank. You want to buy something, you tell us what you want, and you give us the cash you're willing to spend on it. We'll look for someone who's selling those items at your price, so we'll perform the trade. Then collect the items here or at any bank, along with any leftover cash. Sometimes it just takes a while to find a matching trade offer. If you change your mind, we'll let you cancel your trade offer, return your unused items to cash. It's all the essential information you need to get started. Okay. Let's set up trade offers, I guess. Create buy offer, create sell offer. I'm offering to sell a mind talisman for $1,350, I guess. Oh, wow. It already sold. Alright. Dang. I put it up and it immediately sold. Let me withdraw one yellow bead because I have two of them. How about we set up a sell yellow bead? And we'll sell it for $1,050. And it's sold. Well, dang. Alright. How about that? We now have 3,000 more gold, just like that. Good lordy. Cool. Alright, well, that's something for me to keep in mind if I ever get any more, you know, yellow beads or anything like that that I need. There's a clan hall portal over there. But I don't need to go to that. Also, I like that there's a bank right here. It's like, alright. Sure. There's a bank right there. And yet, like, there's like 1,000 banks up there at the other place. I'm looking for a food shop. Which I don't actually know if that is like the general store or if I need to go to like the pub. But here's Romeo. Hello again, remember me? Of course, yes. How are you? You haven't got a clue who I am, do you? Not a clue who, my friend, but you seem to have a friendly face. A little blood-stained and perhaps in need of a wash, but friendly nonetheless. You asked me to look for Juliet for you. Ah, yes, Juliet, my sweet darling. What news? Nothing so far, but I need to ask a few questions. Where can I find her? Where can I find Juliet? And why do you ask? So that I can try and find her for you? Ah, yes, quite right. Let me think now. She may still be locked away at her father's house on the Cestvide of Warrock. Whoops. I assumed that was on purpose, but still. Oh, I remember how she loved it when I would sing up to her balcony. She would reward me with her own personal items. What, she just gave you her stuff? Well, not exactly give, more like throw with considerable force. It's always a kidder, that Juliet. Alright. Thanks. So yeah, Juliet was throwing at stuff at him because she was annoyed. That's what that was. Okay. Nope, there's nothing of any use here. So let's try a venture over here to the pub. What can I do you for? Nope, it's just for the alcohol. Maybe I have to talk to the cook. You sell me any food? No, I haven't got any money. Why are you asking me to sell you food if you haven't got any money? Oh, whoops. Yep, I put my money into the bank. Whoopsies. Let me go back up to the bank. It wouldn't be such a big deal to carry money on you if it wasn't an inventory slot. If it was, you know, a currency type item. But that's just not how it works in freaking RuneScape. Because reasons. Let's withdraw like 300. Probably don't need that much, but we'll withdraw it anyway. And then we can make our way back down to the cook. And there was something about the reason I needed the red cape was one of the clue scrolls that I have. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now that I have the cape, but oh, all he sells is cabbage. I don't like cabbage. People these days only appreciate junk food. I see. I did all that for nothing because I didn't pay attention to the fact that he told me that he only sold cabbage. Oh well. It is what it is. Let's not deal with the wizards. This is all wheat. There's an imp over here. There's also an evil chicken. I think this is the Cook's Guild. And I think this was a quest that you had to get into the Cook Guild and like do something with the evil chicken. But I don't remember. Now, the red berries were over here, I think it said. I really wish that there was a way to snap the mini-map to face north. Because it's really annoying. But there's nothing I can do about that. Cadaver bush? Ow! These are cadaver berries, so these are not the red berries I'm looking for. Even though this is where it said to go. To get the red berries. Da 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 da. 2 red berry bushes near the southeast mine. 2 berries may be picked from each bush. They take 2 minutes to regrow. So there is a red berry bush somewhere. I just don't know where. But it said the southeast mine, so that's a thistle. I mean, these are all cadaver bushes. Like the bushes around here, they're all cadaver bushes, so there really is a freaking red berry bush. Oh. Oh, but it's already been picked. There are literally 2 red berry bushes right here. Wait, this one just respawned. Ugh. Don't need the cadaver bushes or berries. So I'm just gonna dump those. Okay. So now I need to find the onions. Oh wait, no, I still need one more red berry. It's 3 red berries. So now we've got our 3 red berries. Then we need the onions. And the onions come from... I have no idea. Varlamore. That's not helpful. Freaking Varlamore is a member's place. 2, 4, 5. I need 5 onions. And supposedly there are onions. These are potatoes. Supposedly there are some onions this way. I know I passed a field with onions, and it was probably over in Falador. And that's going to be really stupid, because I'm going to go all the way to Lumbridge to get the onions. And then I'm going to go back to Falador to get the woad leaves. Only to find the onion, the freaking onion field that I needed. It's fine. These are some nice low-level goblins. Surely they will drop goblin mail. Since I need, you know, another... I still need 1 more pair of goblin mail. That one didn't even drop anything. That one just dropped bones. Plenty of goblins around here. Oh, and I got another chef's hat. Which, I mean, it was part of the clue scroll. But I already had the chef's hat before, so I wasn't too worried about that. Pop. You're dead. I mean, it's experience, so... Just some bones. That one freaking dropped a shield for some reason. It's okay, I've got the kite shield, which is tactically better, so... I don't know in what way, I just know that it is. At least I'm pretty sure that it is. I don't actually know. Hey, prayer went up. Like I was saying, do it early and you'll be able to level it, just level it as you go, you know? But I've got all of the first tier prayer. So I can get defense up, strength up, attack up, range up, and magic attack up. All by 5%. Coins, bones. Seriously, I just need you to drop one. Yeah! Goblin mail! There's my 3 goblin mail. Now we need to go over this way. And stop by the general store. Because if I climb up here, there is an onion. And so if I just kind of hang out here for a little bit, I can get more onions. I have no idea what this thing is. Like a goblin doll, maybe? But yeah, onions. They spawn here, apparently. They don't stack at all. And I need 5 of them. In order to get what I need. In order to do all of the quests here. That said, I know of a better place to get onions now. And wouldn't you know it, it really was over by freaking Falador. Just like I suspected. Goodbye. Ooh, clay. So let's make our way back to Falador. And there is like Varrock teleport and like Lumbridge teleport and stuff like that. But they are high level magic. Falador, there it is. Law, 3 air, and 1 water to do a Falador teleport. And it's level 37. So, you know, definitely can use that with my level 1 magic. Yep. Very good. And there are other, you know, teleport spells. And apparently there's also other, like, spell books. What I've heard is that there is, in fact, an Arceus spell book. So I'm not entirely sure how that works. You know, I'm not entirely sure how Arceus is in Runescape, but this is what I am told. Eh? Well there, lassies. Dug up an old treasure chest of mine. Problem is, these old hands of mine aren't as useful as they used to be. The lock on that chest is a little bit too fiddly for old Captain Autumn. Could you help me out? Sure. 3 columns. What you need to do for me is to match up each picture with the word underneath the column and unlock the chest. Bar. Coin. Bowl. Well done, matey. It's the right combination. Here, have a little something for helping me out. Oh, I think he gave me coins. I think it was literally coins that he gave me. Gotta go over here. And here be the onions. Eh? There we go. 5 onions. So now I need to find a specific farmer dude that's somewhere around here. His name is Wyson the Gardener. I think I know where he is. But I won't know until I go up there. Level 13 fire mage. Also, I have no idea what this, like, controlled is. But like, I have 100 of whatever this is. And it says controlled. And then it's got the freaking swords. Like these swords just popped up. I don't know what this is. But I believe the farmer we are looking for is one of the gardeners in here. Like, there's like a named gardener. Wyson! There he is. The rest of these are just people that you can attack. I'm the head gardener around here. If you're looking for woad leaves, or if you need help without, I'm your man. I need woad leaves. How much are you willing to pay? 20 coin? That's more than fair. Here, have 2. You're a generous person. Thanks. So yeah, the quest says that it was 20 coin, so you have to offer him 20 coin to get the woad leaves. Okay. So, what we have to do now is we need to go to Draenor Village. And in Draenor Village, there is a witch. And with the items that I have, I can trade those for the dice. And then she will allow me to dye 2 of the goblin males. And I know what you're thinking, but Serene, we picked up 3 goblin males. What do we do with the 3rd one? Well, you'll see. That will all make sense shortly. Boy, do I wish I could run. If only running wasn't locked behind a stamina system that doesn't give you enough stamina to get anywhere. That would be fantastic. My attack and strength just leveled up. And there's my defense. And that means my combat level has gone up. That is cooked meat. That's fine. Gonna stop at the bank here and deposit this, and I guess I'll deposit the clay. That's fine. And also, I needed this. Equip a chef hat and a red cape. Iffy Niter. What does that mean? Iffy Niter. Ah. It's the woman that is in Barak. Apparently. That is chilling at the clothing store. And here is Aggie. What can I help you with? Cool, do you turn people into frogs? What could you make for me? I mostly just make what I find pretty. Sometimes make dye for clothes to brighten up the place. I can make red, yellow, and blue dyes. If you'd like some, just bring me the appropriate ingredients. What do you need for red dye? Red berries and 5 coins. Make red dye. Hand you the things, produce the bottle, and hand it to you. And make me more dyes. Make some yellow dye. 2 onions, 5 coins. Make me some yellow dye. Oh, because I have multiple onions. Got it. I see. I was like, huh? Why is it giving me the option for more? And then we need blue dye. 2 woad leaves. Make some blue dye. Thank you. We use the red dye and the yellow dye to make orange dye. We use the orange dye on the goblin mail to make orange goblin mail. Blue dye on the goblin mail to make blue goblin mail. And quest complete. So now we can make our way back to Falador. Hey look, it's Ned. It's just a funny name. There's a monster in Final Fantasy XIV that's like a dragon thing, and its name is like Ned something, and it shows up like twice in which is it? I want to say Eerie. Yes, the Eerie. The level 55 dungeon. The Eerie. But yeah, he's called like Ned Psalm something. It's a 3-word name. And he shows up twice. The monster itself shows up twice in the dungeon. And I always make the joke in party chat, hey look, it's Ned. And then people in the party chat always then respond with, hi Ned. So, it's a reference to something, but I don't remember what. But clearly people get it because when I say, hey look, it's Ned, everybody says, hi Ned, you know? Or maybe they're just saying hi to the Ned because I'm pointing out that the guy's name is Ned, but I don't know. Here's somebody practicing magic using Falador teleport. Go ahead and take these couple of things. I guess I'll keep the chef's hat on me we can just go by Varrock. At some point. If I had known that that was who I needed to do the thing with, I would have done it. But I didn't realize that that was what I freaking needed to do the thing with. Because, you know, if Iffy Nighter was the girl there in the rocker. If I had known that, I would have, like, done the thing. Since I was there. And I had the freaking red cape. I could have just pulled the hat out without issue. Now, I seem to recall the Goblin Village being in a different spot of the map. But I don't know. I also, again, remember when freaking Edgeville here was called the Abandoned Village. So, who knows? I tell all goblins in the village to wear green armor now. They not listen to you, or I tell them to wear red armor. They listen to me, not you. They know me, bigger general. Me, bigger general. They listen to me. Human, what color armor they wearing out there? Half of them are wearing red and half of them are with green. Shut up, human. They're wearing green armor, really? Human lying because she's scared of you. Human scared of me, not you. Then you think me bigger general. What? Me mean... Shut up, me bigger general. I have some orange armor here. Grubfoot. Yes, General Wartface? Put on this armor. Wow, there's like a whole cutscene. This wasn't here before. What do you think? No, I don't like that much. It clashes with skin color. We need darker color, like blue. Yeah, blue might be good. Human, get us blue armor. Everything make you look fat. Shut up, fatty. I don't know if I need to talk to this guy or the other one. Okay, it doesn't matter. I have blue armor. Grubfoot. Yes, General Wartface? Put on this armor. What do you think? That's not right. Not goblin color at all. Goblins wear dark earthy colors, like brown. Yeah, brown might be good. Human, get us brown armor. I thought brown was the armor you're changing from. Never mind, anything is worth a try. Also, you can see Grubfoot actually has changed colors. Red every time. Go away, human, we busy. I have brown armor. Grubfoot? Yes, General Warfare. Put on this armor. Just normal goblin armor. What do you think? That color quite nice. Me can see myself wearing that. It's a deal then. Brown armor it is. Thank you for sorting out our argument, human. You have reward now. Thanks, I think. Ta-da! We got a gold bar, some crafting XP, and some quest points. Hooray! Crafting level is now 5. Cool. Yeah, that helps out a little bit, because, you know, it gets us up to level 5. If I were to level up a bit more, I could start making freaking rings. But I think that I I think not only do I have to level up enough, but I have to actually, yeah, get a crafting mold. And then take that mold and some gold or silver bars to furnace. At a higher crafting level, you can cut gems, mold them simultaneously to create jewelry. You add water to clay, and then you get soft clay, and that lets you put it into a pottery wheel and stuff like that. But yeah, crafting can be a little obnoxious. But yeah, you can see Grubfoot over there, you know, he changed colors a couple of times, which is cool. There is something over here. I don't know if we can, maybe this requires like membership. It is a cave. Oh, is this a goblin maze thing? I think this is the goblin maze. Those too sleep to go down by foot. Maybe I could find something to slide down with. Like a sled? Yes, I did. Okay. Oh, I have to use the sled, I guess. I have no idea what this is. I guess I'm supposed to, like, gain speed as I go. I don't know. It says time to pick up some speed, but I'm certainly not gaining any speed. Also, like, all of those rocks were unavoidable, so... I have no idea what this is. Or, like, what I'm supposed to be doing to do this, like, correctly. You increase your speed. I see. I'm supposed to go across the spots that have like the lines instead of the rocks. Except that like you can't actually do that. Woohoo! Scrubfoot. And some fireflies. Scrubfoot, are you okay? No, Scrubfoot can't move. I'm sorry, sledding is dangerous business. That it is. It's also dangerous business going back to generals without glowy flying things. I'd like to get you out of here. Over by water, there is a crack in the wall. Thanks. Will you make it out by yourself? Scrubfoot need a minute before moving. Good luck with that. What were you doing here? General Wartface sends Scrubfoot to get green glowing fly things. Guess he won't be able to get the green ones now. It not matter. If Scrubfoot get green fireflies, green Brent nose kick Scrubfoot. If not green fireflies, General Wartface kicks Scrubfoot. Seems like you can't win with this general, so if you got them both green and red. Scrubfoot never tried that. Okay? I don't know if I'm supposed to do something here or what. But this takes me back up here, so there's that. Yeah, I haven't a clue what this place is for. I can examine the goblins, but that's really all there is to it. So... okay. Oh, I see where it's taking me. I have to go around this way. This is the Chaos Temple. Now these are monks of Zamorak. And I would assume that they are hostile. But maybe they're not. I don't know. But that is where you can get a wine of Zamorak. And I don't remember why you need that, but I do know there's a quest for that. I just don't remember what you need to do that. What's the requirements for this? 16 quest points. Combat level 15 and level 10 mining. I see. And we're at 11 quest points. So we're close. We just need 5 more quest points to be able to do that. And I think we'll get 2 more here. You can get Ernest the Chicken and the Misthalin Mystery. Which I've never done the Misthalin Mystery before. There's the Witch's Potion, which is speaking to Hetty in Rimington. There is the Shield of Arav. If we talk to Reldo in the Varrock Palace Library. There's Romeo and Juliet, which we can find in the west of Varrock. There is the Restless Ghost in Lumbridge. There is the Prince Ali Rescue in El Kharid. There's the Pirate's Treasure, Redbeard Frank in Port Sarim. And there is Demon Slayer. We talk to Eris in her tent in Varrock Square. So it seems like a couple of those are in Varrock. I could also go down here to Draenor Manor. Because this is where Ernest the Chicken is. It's also where Animal Magnetism is, apparently. Ernest the Chicken is... yeah. It's outside the manor. I see it. Okay. Cool. Alright. My weapon disappeared. What the frick is this? This wasn't here last I looked. What ancient rites were performed here? Okay. I haven't a clue. It's the Standing Stones. Whatever that is. Yep. They're there. I don't know what it is or anything, but they're there. So, there's that. I wonder if it unequipped my weapons for that cutscene with the goblins. It's very possible. Well, here's Draenor Manor. Creepy place. Can you please help me? I'm in a terrible spot of trouble. Start Ernest the chicken? Sounds like a quest. I'll help. Yes, I suppose it is a quest. My fiancé Ernest and I came upon this house. Seeing as we were a little lost, Ernest decided to go in and ask for directions. That was an hour ago. The house looks spooky. Could you go and see if you can find him for me? Okay, I'll see what I can do. Thank you. I'm very grateful. Started a quest, Ernest the chicken. Well, let's open the doors. The door slams shut behind you. The doors won't open. It's a wardrobe. The wardrobe is empty. I have not been here since freaking RuneScape Classic. So I have no clue what, like, I haven't seen this place. So, like, I don't know what it looks like anymore. And I also haven't done this quest in, forever. So I have no idea, like, what I need to do exactly. I do know that I need all of the items. Can I open this door? I can just open up this door. Okay. So we'll take the poison. I know I need that. And in order to get out of here, you have to find the secret exit. Like, once you go in, you can't, like, get out normally. I think you have to use this door. Here's a bronze medium helmet. Here's a bucket. Here's a spade. So let's take all of those. Here's some shears. I'm just going to take everything that's in here because I think all of it is necessary. Coffin is sealed shut. There's another bronze medium helmet over there. This is Count Draenor's coffin. What? The chair was following me. Gotta open this door and kill that skeleton in order to get the pipe that's in there. Think I need to go upstairs in order to, like, do anything. Oop. Nothing in there. Now we're downstairs. Oh, right. This puzzle where you have to flip the levers to open specific things and then flip other levers to close certain things. But I don't know what the combination is yet. Okay, I think the first step is we have to go upstairs. This quest was... I wouldn't say this quest is hard. Because I was freaking, what, 15 when I did this? Professor Odenstein, be careful in there. There's lots of dangerous equipment. Looking for a guy named Ernest. Ah, Ernest, top-notch bloke. He's helping me with my experiments. So, you know where he is then? He's that chicken over there. Ernest is a chicken. Are you sure? Oh, he isn't normally a chicken, or at least he wasn't until he helped me test my pullet morph machine. It was originally going to be called a transmutation machine, but after testing, pullet morph seems more appropriate. I'm glad Veronica didn't actually get engaged to a chicken. Who's Veronica? Ernest's fiancée. She probably doesn't want to marry a chicken. Oh, I don't know. She could have free eggs for breakfast. I think you'd better change them back. It's not so easy. My machine is broken and the house gremlins have run off with some vital bits. Well, I can look for them. That would be a help. They'll be everywhere in the manor house, or its grounds. The gremlins never get further than the entrance gate. I'm missing the pressure gauge and the rubber tube. They've also taken my oil can, which I'm going to need to get the thing started again. Got it. So, yeah. There's a tinderbox. So, let's grab that. Let's head back downstairs, I guess. A painting of the king looking royal. Spooky picture. Disturbingly, his eyes look everywhere in the room, except for you. I was always forced to play this as a child. A carving of a figure from the history of Gilnor. The chairs are following me.
It's a dog. It's a dog.
I think I can go out this door. So now we're outside. Um, what if I dig here? Dig up an unusual item. Doesn't seem to be any use for it around here, so you leave it alone. Oh, that is member. That is a member-only thing, apparently. So that's interesting. Search the compost heap. You dig through the compost heap and find a small key. Okay, I definitely remember that. Slightly smelly key used in the Ernest the Chicken quest. Cool. There seems to be a pressure gauge in here. And a lot of piranhas. I can't get the gauge out. Okay, that's what we need the poison for. I need to feed the piranhas the poison, and to do that I need bait, I think. I'm pretty sure that everything you need can be found in here, if I'm remembering correctly. But it has been a while since I did this. And they've definitely changed things up a little bit. The rat is dead. This door... Oh, he's a level 22 skeleton. Alright. We have the rubber tube. Easy. This chair is following me. There's a skeleton in here. Oh no. Oh, there's another skeleton in that one. And there's nothing in that one. Alright. What about in here? Was there anything in here I could do? The wardrobe is empty. I think I need to go down this ladder. Right, this is this area. We've got lever A and lever B. So if I flip lever B, nothing happens. Search the crates, but find nothing. I can't reach this crate. Okay. There are spiders. There are rats. We will pull lever A. Hear a clunk. The door is locked. Oh. Alright, so that door is open. But these doors are not. What if I pull both levers A and B? Haha! Progress! Pull lever C. That closed all the doors. How about lever D? That opened that door. But that does what for me? Alright. Resetting lever A. Close this door. Which does not help me at all. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to see out that far. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, that opened the back room. Okay, so let's go through the door to here. And we have levers E and F. So let's pull E. That closed everything. What about F? What about E and F? Okay. What if I pull lever B again? That did absolutely nothing. What if I pull lever A? I don't know what that did. Seemingly nothing. Welcome to one of RuneScape's most convoluted puzzles. Alright, alright. That did something. That let me into here again. So if I pull C... Hey! That opened that door! And if I pull D, will that let me... Nope, it did not let me out. Okay. What if I go to F? No, both E and F have to be down. Aha! We did it! Hooray! I didn't have to look it up. Okay. So we did that. So now we just need to get the pressure gauge. Which, again, I'm thinking requires baits. And I'm wondering if I need to go get baits. Or if there is something here in the house. And I just don't know it. There's a cooking range. Crates don't have anything. There's a skeleton here. Spooky. Coffin is sealed shut. Okay. Oh, that's a different quest. Okay. Got it. Where do I find the fish food? The chairs. Oh, there's a whole freaking area out here. Got it. I see this. I did not at all see those stairs the first time. The level 19 ghost? Maybe it's not hostile? Ah, it's not hostile. That makes a bit more sense. Okay. Search the bookcase. You search the books. None of them seem very interesting. Okay. I don't think the wardrobe... Ooh. Okay. There's the fish food right there, actually. Now we use the fish food with the poison to make the poisoned fish food. And now we go down the staircase. And then we go out the back door. Cool. Now we go back around. I will just let the game take me to the pond. We use the poisoned fish food in the fountain. And pour the fish food into the fountain. The piranhas start eating the food, then die and float to the surface. There seems to be a pressure gauge in here, and a lot of dead fish. Well, yeah, you freaking killed the fish with the poison. Cool. Alright. I managed to solve it without having to look anything up. So that is awesome. Up the staircase we go. Now we talk to the professor. Have you found anything yet? I have everything. Give him here then. Let's get this fixed then. Onstein starts up the machine. The machine hums and shakes. Thank you, madam. It was dreadfully irritating being a chicken. How could I ever thank you? Well, a cash reward is always nice. Of course, of course. Ernest the chicken. Woo! Hey! So, in the original quest line, because they didn't have it set up to, like, phase out NPCs, Ernest would actually just get stuck up here after you completed the quest. And he would just always be there. But they changed it. He actually leaves now. So yay! That's a thing. Boop. Let's get the frick out of here. And as it turns out, I didn't need the helmet or the spade. Well, I needed the spade, but I didn't need the shears, the tinderbox, none of this stuff. It turns out. Hey, Veronica's gone too. Yeah, at the end of the quest, like, Ernest just... Oh no, Veronica's still here. Thank you for rescuing Ernest. Where is he now? Oh, he went off to talk to some green warty guy. I'm sure he'll be back soon. Whoops. Ernest got captured by the goblins. And he's probably dead now. Poor Veronica. It's fine. he was an idiot anyway. Oh yeah, Vampire Slayer, right there. But I don't think we're ready for that yet. Combat level 20. So, still got a little bit of leveling up that we need to do first. We are level 16 in combat level. Let's go ahead and deposit these things. We'll deposit the onions for now. This is the key used in Ernest the Chicken, which means that we literally don't need it. And we can't do anything with it at all to begin with. The wise old man. There's a rope trader, dye trader, junk checker. Guessing that's what this guy is, the junk checker. Greetings, Serene. So you're a wise old man, huh? Less of the old man, if you please. But yes, I suppose you could say that. I prefer to think of myself as a sage. So, what's a sage doing here? I spent most of my life studying this world in which we live. I've strode through the depths of the deadliest dungeons, roamed the murky jungles of Karamja, meditated on the glories of Saradomin on Entrana, and read dusty tomes in the library of Rock. Now I'm not as young as I used to be. I'm settling here where it's peaceful. The pity about that vampire that keeps attacking the village. At least Sir Doman protects me. Quite an exciting life you've had. Exciting? Yes, I suppose so. Now I'm here. Perhaps I could offer you the benefit of my experience and wisdom. Thanks. How can you help? I imagine you've gathered up quite a lot of stuff on your travels. Things you used for quests a long time ago that you don't need now. If you'd like, I can look through your bank and see if there's anything you can chuck away. Alternatively, you can bring items here and show them to me. If I see that it's something you don't need, I'll let you know. Might even be willing to buy it. Help me clear junk out of my bank? Yes, that's right. Or I'd be happy to chat with you about the wonders of the world. Could you check my items for junk? There's nothing. I wonder if I was going to say, is that key still there? It is. Like, if I show him the key, will he be like, you don't need this key anymore? Is there anything I can do for you? Whoops. Yes, but you must be a member. It's a key. You have removed key. He didn't give me anything for the key. He just removed it from my inventory. That's fine. I do remember that there were, like, you would, like, discard, like, quest items, and then the game would, like, leave them behind for, like, days, because it wanted to make sure that you didn't accidentally, you know, toss out something that you needed. Which was fine, except for the fact that, you know, I tossed it out because I didn't need it. Also, mithril and adamantite down here, I think. So that's cool. And also, I think coal right here. So, well, there is one more starter quest. And that starter quest is back in Lumbridge. And I did not play the game back in 2017 when this quest came out. So I have no idea what this quest is about. I know where it is because I talked to the NPC that starts the quest. And I was like, who are these NPCs? So I was like, do you want to start Mystical and Mystery? And I'm like, oh, got it. And then I, said no because I didn't want to start a quest when I wasn't recording. We are 2.5 hours into the video, however. And I think we did make some pretty decent progress. So I'm thinking now would be a great time to break at can I sell the sled? No, I can't. Cannot sell the sled. Bucket, spade, shears, tinderbox. I didn't get any coin for any of those. That's alright. I didn't expect I would, so. And get another on top of the slope of the cave below the Goblin Village. Yes. But I don't think I need it, so. I wonder if I could sell the chef's hat. Or if they've upped the drop rate enough that it's not really worth trying to sell. I mean, it did say it's 190 gold. So it could be worth. Mystical and Mystery is this way. So yeah, these guys. Abigail and Huey. And I think I need a fishing net to do anything here. It used to be the basics of fishing. Got your net, have you? Have another. You've lost your net, have you? Have another. Fish you click on the shrimp fishing spot while you're carrying a net. Is that it? Far more as you progress, not just shrimps. You get more equipment, bigger fish, and other things too. You have a full inventory, you can cook it or take it to the bank. You can find a bank on the roof of the castle in Lumbridge, cooking range in the castle kitchen. Small fishing net. On the fishing spot. This is fishing. It's extremely it's very fun. Just sitting here and failing to catch fish over and over again. Yep. It's such a fun thing to do. Just fishing. Hey, I caught shrimp. I finally caught one thing of shrimp. Alright, well, we will check out the Mystical and Mystery next time. I hope you all enjoyed. if you have, feel free to subscribe. You can check the playlist for more episodes. And I'll see you all next time. Oh, yeah, come out twitch.tv/SereneInquisities. You usually stream live. I'm just having to do some pre-records because of the whole moving thing, so. Stream should be coming back in like June, probably. So, see you later.